Hello, hello, ladies and gents. Guys, you didn't do your assignment, and I'm very mad at that. Oh, shut up, Woody. Today, hello, guys. Everybody's saying hi this time. So, we're gonna be reading the beginning of Grasshopper TV. So, this will be a big book. This is a big book from a long time ago. I wrote this in January 22nd, 2016. I see your mouth moving, lol. Well, if you see my mouth moving, lol, then you would see some of this. So what do we do here? Okay, so what do we do here is write an explanation point. Okay, and get out of here. Okay. So this is the School of Grasshopper TV beginning. So let's turn to page 1. Chapter 1. The actual beginning. And the most beginning, there was no Woody nor Buzz. I was in a different world, in a different universe. So yes, in the beginning, there was no Peppa Pig. There was only Olivia. They met in 2015. Peppa Pig went away and went away for vacation for 2 years, but the Wayne came back in 2018. Horsey. What even are those pages? In the beginning, Olivia asked Zebra what they want to do this weekend. I mean, chapter 1, the actual beginning. In the beginning, Olivia asked Alfred what we should do this weekend, and asked to cook a lot of salad. We haven't made those in a while, but Olivia gasped and said, "No, I think we should make a YouTube channel instead." So they made that, and they made it, and they made it, and they called Peppa, say they were going to make a YouTube channel, and they were going to make that, and they created their name and password and put in, and they clicked enter, and they entered the channel of YouTube, and they made a first video called "How to Create a YouTube Channel." And the next morning, when they had their first video, they gasped and moaned, "Why isn't this 2 views? Ask for 1,000 views." But Alfred said, "Quiet up, this place is expensive." And for down here. So, chapter 1. Chapter 1. In the beginning, Olivia asked Alfred said, what should we do this weekend? And said, we should make a Caesar salad. We haven't one of those in a while. And Olivia said, no, we should make a YouTube channel instead. So Alfred sighed. And he walked to the room and turned on the computer and signed into their account and created a YouTube channel. Remember, guys, this channel was created in November 21st, 2015. What? And remember, guys, this channel was created in November 21st, 2015. So, yes. So, can you do this assignment for me? Yeah, I can do this. Okay, so they made a YouTube video called How to Create a YouTube Channel. First video ever. So they did a video and made a lot of videos more and deleted some videos. In January 2016, we made a big problem and we created the Ian Babbage channel. The second Ian Babbage with a pink circle with. Geez, I hope I'm not colorblind or something, because if I am, you will have to down stay. So, yes. So, yeah. Now, number 10. And they made a channel. And the brand accounts were born. They were born. And they had a huge fun at that. And they made a channel. And they went back to the channel. And they made a video called Buzz Lightyear Full. But the video was too long. They made it. And they said, man. And then they started crying. There's a video of it, but I'm not gonna show it to you until 2030 when Olivia comes back, and I'm gonna show it to you in a live stream. So yes, yeah. Now, what we need to do is to figure out what this chapter 2 will be. Chapter 2 in 2018. We threw away the MacBook and got a Windows 10. The MacBook was refusing to go fast, and we bought a Windows 10. In 2018, we made some videos in the Ian Babbage channel, and we made the End is Near video, and then we made it, and then it was a true story, and then we had to buy some blocks to make cock-a-doodle-doo. I was going to say cock-a-doodle-doo. Cooking with SpongeBob and Patrick. And they said, wow, that's my favorite doodity. And they made that video. And then the Windows 10 broke with the virus, and then they had to move to Ian's dad. They moved to Ian's dad for 8 months, and then they moved back to School of Grasshopper TV. School of Grasshopper TV. They made it. So, yes. So, that's that. And in 2018, we created videos for kids. And then Olivia, and we got our channel back. And Olivia, on top of Olivia, someone might have moaned like, and yes, in 2019, Olivia had to create a new video called The Babysitter, and Olivia had to act to it. And Olivia was like, no, how would I do such a thing like that? And Papa moaned, Olivia moaned, correct me if I'm wrong, boom, 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 she, boom, doctors. And then they took them to the doctor before they made the babysitter. And then they said, doctor, is he gonna be okay? The toy world doctor said, no, he's got severe brain damage. And he said, he sighed, he gasped, and said, how? How? The doctor said, well, he's got 2 minutes to live. Oh, he dead. Goodbye. And then tomorrow they made the video. 2 hours later they made the video. Where's the babysitter? And Olivia came back tonight for some weird reason or something. And I don't even care. So yes. Now, chapter 3. Oh, skipped on chapter 1. Ian was planned to move to Maryland, and they visited Ian, and then they went on the plane, said, okay, guys, it's time to carry on our bags, and we're down here. Wait, it didn't expect them. It's time to carry our bags, and let's leave it like that. We're down here. And they said, yay! We can't wait to move to Maryland with him. And yes, they said, Woody said, oh, get in the car then. And then Papa Pig moaned, where's the car? Woody said, we're using a taxi. It's in Maryland now, and we're gonna move back to Toy World. Oh, yes, I forgot about that. And then they were kidnapped to the airport instead of taking a taxi. And then they already packed their bags and helped them. And they woke up on a plane. They saw the blue sky, and their tails were getting weak. Their scales were creep, and they brought down the womb. And then they went on the homepage, and then they saw. Then they were chatting, making videos, and saying, "Oh, look at the clouds! Look at the bright sky! Isn't it great?" And Olivia moaned, "No, it's not great. How about you burn in heck?" And Peppa said, "That's not nice, isn't it?" Not. And finally, they landed in Maryland, and then they drove away, like I said earlier. There's a video about that, but it got deleted. They were never seen again in Maryland. They moved back to Toy World since before Ian moved to Maryland. Okay. Pages. Chapter 3. Chapter 3. Olivia. Ian was planned to move to New Mexico, but Ian first. went to Illinois to visit their cousins first, and then they planned to move to Mexico. Ian was devastated. He wanted to move back to Maryland, but he forced not to. And Ian said, "You kids will learn about months." He said that. And Ian made a video called, Guys, you didn't do assignment. You didn't do assignment at all. You didn't do assignment. Shut up, Woody. I'm trying to make a video. SpongeBob meets Plankton for the very first time. They made that video. And then SpongeBob, and they made the second video about that, but they deleted it. And then Nihao Kailan told Tolly to meet his cousins in Maryland, here, where Ian lives. I'm visiting him, but the portal in Toy World is left to me. I can go back to it. Guys, remember, tomorrow, next year, it will be the first anniversary of Didn't Do Your Assignments. Shut up, Woody. So, yes. Now, Daddy texted Ian and said, "Ian, ready to go home to Maryland? You're going to visit all your friends again." And then he gasped and was excited to go back. And New Mexico is terrible. Do not move there. If you like it, that's fine. Just if you don't like New Mexico, don't live there. Don't live there. Don't live there. Don't do it. Don't. Guys, don't do it. You're not gonna see her. Now, let's turn. And they finally moved back to Maryland. Ian got baptized and said Ian was nervous about baptism. But he said he was nervous. And the church guys got very angry at him. He said, "You must be faking it. Just, they love you. Just go baptism and lay down." And then they went back home, and Ian finally moved to Maryland. Before that, Ian visited Florida and visited her auntie, her personal auntie. Don't want to say the name because it's personal information. Woody, you didn't do your assignment. We're teachers, and the viewers are students. We don't do assignments. You didn't do assignments. You didn't do assignments. You didn't do assignments. You didn't. Okay, that was weird. Now, let's go into the May. Now, let's read this here. And they went back to Illinois. And saw his uncle very refusally, very lazy. Her grandma was a little bit lazy. He was mad at him. They couldn't take care of her. So, what chapter are we on? 3. Yeah, 3. Oh, okay, 3. 3. Chapter 3. When Olivia went home back to Washington, Ian went back to Washington Middle School. Wait. That's personal information. That's personal information. That's personal information. That's personal information. I need to meet you. 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 You literally just posted the personal information. I need to meet you. I need to meet you. If you're reading this, I need to meet you. 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 You did. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. I promise. If you do, you're cutting off the stream. Okay, gosh. Also, don't forget, you didn't do assignments. Stupid Woody. Always have to play games all the time and act like a baby. Now it's time to rest. Wait, what am I doing? I'm supposed to go back to the cruise. He went back to his middle school and saw his friends again. Turn it out. Turn it out. Now please go out and heal. Okay, first of all, it's getting very dark in here, and I can't believe I didn't turn the light on. It's dark as all. Oh, some light this time. Good thing I didn't crash into the morning. Okay. Now let me turn on the light. Good, the lights are on. Finally, now I can get some fresh air. Light keeps us warm. Just a reminder. Light keeps us warm. So yes, chapter 4. Ian went back to his middle school and saw his friends again, and went to different classes, but most of all, he said, "It's you! You're back! You're finally back to school! Welcome back! Welcome back!" And they welcome him back. First of all, they could just cheer for him, welcoming the students back. Anyway. Okay, now what page are we on? Two. And months and months he did a little bit well in his classes, but he got a little bit didn't like it anymore. Ian didn't like school anymore, so he focused on, and he did a little bit well, and he got low grades. Who grades? I mean, his grades were going very low. Now, what is that here? Okay, so, oh yes, and Ian was in his life back unto like 2015 to 2000 June summer 2017. It was like that, and there once was a coronavirus 19. It happened, and Ian was no longer be able to come to school ever again until the coronavirus is over. Now, they did homeschool learning, and next school year, they did virtual learning. They did virtual learning. In 2010, the H1N1 flu was a little bit pandemic-y. It was not big. It's not big like COVID-19. It was a little bit of the virus, and there was no in person here. Sorry for your reputations. I just do that sometimes, and I can't control myself. I have autism. So yes. Now, I just got autism, and I don't know why. It's 8 hours ago. I got it. I went out with the mask on. So, we and they, his birthday, Ian turned 13 and went to 8th grade. 8 grades. Oh, that's personal information. You have your last chance, Woody. You have your last chance. Shut up, Woody. Now, we need to do. Okay. I'm gonna ask Peppa to get ready for her PT. Okay, you do that. You do that. I'm not actually in Maryland. I'm literally in Toy World. I'm just kidding. There's no portal. I am in Toy World. Now. So. Next year, Ian went to online virtual classes. And he had Miss Hyper Media. And his grades were cutting low. And he said, "Wow, this is great. I never have to come to this stupid in-person hybrid school." Okay, now, what Ian said is, I never have to go to that stupid in-person hybrid learning, because that's very stupid. And, Papa, get ready for PT. Oh, that's the bell. I'll see you when Peppa's PT session is done. I'm gonna read it to people who are not here. Okay. My friend Woody told me to get ready for PT. So, I need to go and get
online to see. Okay, we are back online to see what we are doing. So,
There's that remote. Unmuted.
Okay, Pepper, do some stretches. Okay. Now, you don't want to do stretches. That's fine. Don't do stretches. Don't do stretches. Today we're going to play a game. An exercise fit. The steps. What am I going to do? It's called Card Mark Book. So, where is the cards?
I
forget it. I only have one. Pepper, why do you only have one? You're supposed to get them safe. Okay. Just George. One thing that there. Just George. Get rid of the George.
yeah, I am here. I get to go on this one. Bro down here.
Okay. You're not here. You're right.
Shut up!
Okay. Now, start your engines. On your mark. Get set. Pepper, put it on. Put it back on. Now. I think I destroyed it. Are you a boy or a girl? Both. Okay, that's good. Okay.
Okay, let's go on some dates. We can be. Ow. Okay, you're back. Since you were rolling away, you decided not to come. So that's fine. That's fine. That's your choice. Don't come. Chapter 5. Wait, I lost a page. Wait. Chapter 1. Chapter 2. Chapter 3. Chapter 4. Chapter 5. So, yes. That's what page we're on. And let me